matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Take it in at the 22. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, MT, take.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. The Niners take over.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Purdy throw complete here to Ayuk.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
The Niners sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Oh, design run here for Ayuk.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That is caught.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
This is caught. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
McCaffrey.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Again, McCaffrey.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he stopped immediately there.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Burrow will throw. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll wind up getting 4 there on its own, but it will leave them now with a 3rd down situation.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal.
And this one will be a 29-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Shotgun now with Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Purdy now on 2nd down.
at the 39-yard line.
And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for the Niners. 61 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to walk.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
and the 49ers are able to add on to that lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Gun.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one. Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
11.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. Now Burrow changing things up here.
12. 11.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
11 mighty.
Here's Burrow.
Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
11.
Now Burrow.
Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he will be brought down with a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're passing here, Joe Burrow, eluding the pressure right.
And this one incomplete, threw down at the feet of his receiver.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They go play action here. Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Gun.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Ready?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
11.
Play action. It's Burrow being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here we go.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
11 coming. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. Now he steps away.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They will throw on first down with Burrow. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
11 coming.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again.
Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. McPherson's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half.
With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Here is 3rd and 5.
11 empty. 11, 11, 11. 12, 11, 11, 11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
48 yards.
and the Bengals have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
11 Thomas. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
That keeps the score. Bengals 19, 49ers 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they're going to speed things up here.
On first down, Purdy.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Connects with Kittle underneath. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. That'll go as a pickup at 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Purdy looking to throw. Got a man, that's Ayuk.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Burrow will throw. Flushed out right.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Got that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he ran until he was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he is caught. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
11 Thomas.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. This pass complete to Higgins. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th.
Here we go.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23.
12.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
12.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Touchdown!
Jamar Chase
With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Bengals are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
49ers 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now they're in the hurry-up.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk.
69 yards.
And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here? Steps away. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
11 Thomas.
On second down, Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Now Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Taking it about the 16. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Second and 5.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is third and inches. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches.
So first and 10 now from the 30. A handoff left, McCaffrey
to about the 33-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's got another first down. It's the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
And he will be brought down with a first and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 69 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Here now, second and goal. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
He's back to throw. And it's caught. Stopped short. Down at the 1. Down to broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home.
It's now third and goal.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Third down and goal coming up here.
19, Tiger, 19.
On the ground, McCaffrey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. To throw is Purdy.
Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on fourth and goal from the 4, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball?
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And this one wasn't easy. You had an East Coast team, Charles, going west, playing a night game, but somehow they were able to get the job done.
Yeah, when you're talking about playing a night game, they're closer to being sleepy because of East Coast time with their body.